quality environment in which to work, live, and play. And hence, you now know why you have a toy on your table. You have a cute beach ball instead of a useful pen or keychain that most mature cities would give you. But I decided you needed something to play with. And what could be better? An elephant, my favorite, and a beach ball with the motto, balance is the key to life. Before we go any further, I would like to introduce my colleagues to you. Councilwoman Stacey Berry, Councilman Rob Johnson, and Councilman John Chiang. I'm also very pleased and honored that Congressman Alan Lowenthal came here today for our city, and I really would like to make sure we all say hello and thank you very much. On behalf of my colleagues, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries that are here today. You'll see you have a list in your program. We have all of our surrounding cities, and from our police and our firemen and schools. I'm very, very honored that you're here. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge my husband, Paul Lessman, for his support and patience. And all my friends, you know who you are. Thank you for always being there for me. All right, let's talk about the year we just finished, 2015. Can you all hear me? Am I too loud? I believe 2015 was a great year for Cypress. And I think looking at the people in this room, they probably would agree. Every little part of our city all contributes to a great place to live. My colleagues and I, for the first time since the 1990s, we developed a strategic plan. We came up with some goals and objectives, and with the help of Peter Graham, we're moving towards those, and it's nice to feel we have a path and we know where we're going. We also adopted a balanced budget, which included continued investment in the infrastructure. Cypress is well known for its great infrastructure. 2 police officer overtime positions, higher positions, and overtime. And we also continued our stable sales tax and increased property tax revenues. We also made several improvements to our facilities, including our senior center. Oh, a great place. People from all a bunch of cities come to Cypress's Senior Center. We have received, we got exterior improvements made, we resurfaced the parking lot, and upgraded the accessibility ramps. And as most of you know in here, Cypress has some of the best streets in the County of Orange. To that effect, we made improvements to approximately 6.7 million square feet of streets and 40,000 square feet of sidewalks. Now, don't get too excited over all these statistics, okay? Another very exciting thing we did, I know that Doug Dance would think it was exciting, and I actually went to see it. It is pretty cool. We put a state-of-the-art pump station on Myra Avenue, so hopefully that we keep those neighborhoods safe from flooding. We also improved our traffic system with upgrades to 13 traffic lights and the replacement of 6.5 miles of fiber optic cable. And, you know, we're all going through the drought here in California, and in response, City Council adopted a drought management plan, which includes an update to the city's street tree program, enhanced public education and outreach efforts, and we replaced turf, much to my dismay, but I understand why, with drought-tolerant landscaping. And with those efforts, we successfully met our goals in 2015. But unfortunately, I know many of you have come to our summer concerts on the green. Well, this year they were turning into summer concerts on the brown. And it was very sad. I did not want to sit in mud. And we put our thinking caps on. We came up with a creative idea. We actually went out and procured reclaimed water and were able to water the greens during our concert series. We also are a partner and a member city of the Orange County Sanitation District. Now that may not sound very exciting. I'm on the board, and I got to be part of an even greater accomplishment. I witnessed that agency reaching an amazing goal. Many of you don't even know about it, and it's such a big thing. It actually received a world award. Orange County now recycles 100 million gallons of water each day into our groundwater replenishment system. And that's why we didn't have to cut back our water as much as all the other counties. And so what you see here is a combination of our city and our county. At both levels, they both did an outstanding job of conserving water. And I think we should give ourselves a hand. Of course, I got the admonition from our city manager that I must also warn you the drought is not over, despite the fact that it's been raining a little bit. So we're supposed to keep conserving water. Good for us in the meantime. In 2015, we also did a first ever technology master plan. We began various technology improvements designed to provide clarity and responsiveness to our community. I don't know if any of you have tried to deal with our website and some of our archaic systems, but it really was overdue for a change, and they're here. In August, we launched the media pages on both Facebook and Twitter. And some of you who are older, Twitter is like a way to communicate. I don't even know how to use Twitter. But if you haven't already done so, be sure to like us on Facebook. And if you follow us on Twitter, you'll stay aware of not just the news, but also the upcoming events. We've also begun the redesign of our city's website, thank God. It should launch sometime this summer, and it should be much easier to navigate. Progress is also underway. Believe it or not, our city hall does not accept credit card payments yet online, but we will be in the coming weeks. It's really almost right there. It is our hope that these improvements in technology might help our residents balance the task of living their lives while also staying engaged with our city. And of course, we're a wonderful community and recreational programs. I still call it park and recreation, but I know I'm behind the times. They were extremely popular in 2015. We offered over 1,400 recreation classes and programs with over 12,000 participants. That's pretty impressive for a town our size. And we started something new. In January, City Council adopted an invocation plan, a policy that invites local churches and faith-based organizations. They come to our regular City Council meetings and offer and lead us in the invocation. It's really been a nice unifying touch to our City Council meeting. And then in October, we were very excited. We finally got to do something new and different and wild for Cypress. We actually opened our own farmers market. And really, you should go there. We have it every Sunday from 10 to 2 in this parking lot right here at the community center. There's fresh produce, homemade tamales, which I understand are great, and handcrafted goods. And it's only going to get better because spring's going to bring much more in the idea of local fresh produce. So why don't you come out and try it so we can keep this going. And then for our Tried and True programs, we continued with our Veteran Recognition Program, which honors our local heroes at a City Council meeting, along with a framed biography and a photo that we keep on display in City Hall. I'm sure my colleagues will agree it's really one of the most heartwarming things we get to do as City Council. Let's talk about something really fun. That is our annual community festival. It was a hit last year. It's the largest one-day event in Orange County, and it's full of fun, and I'm into fun. So if you want a fun summer day, you should come to our community festival. It starts a little early though. I live very close to where they run the 5K and the 10K run, and I'm usually up right about 5:30, 6 a.m., or at least my puppies are, because there's lots of people milling around there. We actually had over 2,000 participants in the run last year. And there was the usual fun stuff, the chili cook-off, the incredible car and truck show, vendors, pancake breakfast, rides, live music, and performances by all of our local children. Then, my favorite thing, the holidays. Last but certainly not least, we celebrated the holidays with one of my favorite events, our annual holiday sing. It's so cute. The little kids come out, and just the little ones from about this high all the way up to this high, they come out and sing all the holiday songs, and then we have some crafts and some rides, and of course, Santa and Mrs. Claus come. It's so cool. They arrive, our motorcycle police are out there on their motorcycles with their lights, and they're flashing and their sirens. In comes Santa and Mrs. Claus. The kids love it. And for the second year We brought in snow for sledding. Wow, the children loved it. I have to admit I did too. And for those of you who may not know, my husband and I have a passion for Christmas decorating. And I'm glad to report some of this has rubbed off on the city. Our Civic Center received a little more sparkle this year. We had a beautiful new Christmas tree, and we had a little makeover of all the city offices and some garlands. And it's a great start, Mr. City Manager. Hopefully more to come. And I was very proud to see the Orange County Register list Edgemont Circle. Woohoo! Edgemont Circle. I got a whole crew of them out there as the place in Cypress to come and see the lights. As one can see, our recreation programs are alive and well. Another thing we're very proud of. Oh, that's our house. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Another thing Cypress is very proud of, and that's because we're a safe community. And I think that's a reason a lot of people move here and stay here. We're very proud of that.
I agree.
This year we celebrated the appointment of Ron Cox as our new Chief of Police. Now wait a minute, he got more applause than I did. Wait, all right. Chief Cox is the first homegrown Cypress officer to be promoted to chief in 30 years. And if you know him, you love him. Or you hate him. Oh no, you love him. We also celebrated the promotion of a commander, 2 sergeants, and the hiring of several new police officers. So we're even safer than ever. The police department continued to get the bad guys, but they also did a really successful reaching out to the community with their education programs, such as PACE, National Night Out, Volunteers in Policing, and Holiday Shop with a Cop. I'd also like to recognize the Orange County Fire Authority. These guys, not only are they cute, but they're wonderful at keeping our community safe. I didn't really say that, did I? Yes, I did. All right. They continually go reach out to the community with different ways to make sure that we try to work on our efforts of trying to keep little kids from drowning. They do a lot of educational things. And in 2015, OCFA responded to over 2,800 calls for service in Cypress. And additionally, this past May, thank goodness, the OCFA quickly responded to a fire. There's a 44-unit apartment complex right across the street from where we are today that caught on a pretty dangerous fire. And they were able to quickly get it under control and nobody was hurt. And I'd like to say thank you to the OCFA. And a lot about, it had to do with the Orange County Animal Care and County Animal Shelter. I'm sure many of you saw it. The Orange County Grand Jury came out with a very negative report on their facility. And Cypress, along with a lot of other local cities, wrote letters and made us think. And actually, we had some gentleman and a woman come talk to us at City Council and let us know what's going on. And all the pressure, I'm proud to say, worked. A new shelter project is been approved. Moving forward, scheduled to be completed in 2017. As you can see from that picture, it's right on the land on the Tustin airbase where those blimp hangars are. And they have a 10-acre spot, so good for our puppies and kitties. All right. So now to the gem of Cypress, our education system and our schools. They carried on that same tradition in 2015. In July, the Cypress School Board of Trustees hired new superintendent Ann Silovs to replace retired Superintendent Beverly Hempstead. We are happy to welcome Ann to Cypress. In December, the Board of Trustees approved construction of the dedicated classroom space to support STEM and arts programming for students at each school site. It is anticipated these classrooms will open this fall. Cypress High School. They achieved a 95% graduation rate for the class of 2015, and a large majority of their students are going to 4-year and 2-year colleges, and some to trade tech schools. A great job by Cypress High. Now to Oxford Academy. We all know they're ranked one of the top schools in both California and the nation. But not only do the students at Oxford do well academically, they also are leaders that make an impact on their community. And I'm very excited to tell you about a perfect example of what Oxford turns out. Last month, Oxford Academy student and Cypress resident Dan Tay was named by the Orange County Register as one of the 100 most influential people of 2015. And this is pretty amazing considering Dan is 15 years old. He was competing against some very, very mature and well-established adults. He just received his Eagle Scout badge, and his project for that was to persuade the State Treasurer John Chiang to speak at his Pennywise Club meeting. He got 700 people to attend that. On top of everything else he did, he was selected as one of a handful of students of delegates to address Congress. He is going to Washington, D.C. to address Congress and the President at the 2016 Annual Boy Scout Report to the Nation. And rumor has it that Dan is here today. Is Dan here? Come on up, Dan. I would like to join him for them. All right, we have a certificate of special recognition and a key to the city. Dan, continue to make us proud. Nice. Okay, is that his family over there too? You must be very proud, Dad.
Thank you, sir.
And everybody. Now isn't that fun? That's more fun than cement and cables. All right. And also, we need to talk about, we're talking about schools, Cypress College. It's such an integral member of our education community. And I'm very proud of their recent accolades. They're getting the attention they deserve. They're ranked number 3 in all of California community colleges for overall student success. They're one of 15 California community colleges that are certified by the state to award a bachelor's degree. That is pretty awesome for a community college. They're ranked number 1 in the nation for the Toyota Certificate Program. This is all in our own little town. And also, one of my little favorite things, it's not so little, and I think you all got it, yes you did, they have a performing arts, cultural arts programming that just opens up the world for our community. You know, we lost our little community theater, which made me very sad, until I went to a presentation at their performing theater arts. I tell you, the theater is beautiful, and their performances rival that of the professionals. And they've been a great partner to our city. In particular, we're grateful. We had issues and we needed a pool this summer, and Cypress College stepped up and let us use their pool for our swim lessons. So, one thing I want you all to write down is the date, February 27th. That is the Americana Awards, and the Cypress College Foundation puts it up, and it's a great evening, number 1, just for fun, but number 2, all the money that's raised goes to scholarships. There's a lot of cities on who send students, so I hope we all get together and support our college. And I think I speak for the council as a whole when I say we are very proud of the schools of Cypress. That's an interesting song. Are we on fire? Okay. This past July marked the beginning of service from the city's new trash and recycling company, Valley Vista Services. Under the new contract with Valley Vista, residents are saving 18%, businesses are saving an average of 33%, and the city is saving a significant amount of money with the additional services they are providing. We have received numerous compliments on their brand new shiny trucks and the customer service. And in their short time of serving Cypress, they've been very generous. They've become an active member, helping with the Boys and Girls Club, Challenger Baseball, and the Community Festival. We are pleased to acknowledge them as presenting sponsor of today's event. The Cypress business community continued to thrive in 2015. We have new businesses joined our community, including Speedo USA and Earth Friendly Products. I was just confirmed this morning that we also have Rolls-Royce joining us. So honey, my birthday's coming up. Oh. City Council also approved several new retail, commercial, and dining projects that we can look forward to. Renovation of the Cypress Village Shopping Center located near Orange and Valley View. The Boardwalk Restaurant Food Court on Catella, where the former Office Max was. And a commercial retail center on Catella on the former Cypress Golf Course next to the new Barton Place development, where we have been promised a new dinner house. You all heard that right. We promised a nice dinner house in Cypress. No pressure, Barton Place. The City Council also hired a consultant, Retail Strategies, to develop a retail plan to attract new retail and business recruitment services here in Cypress. Because we have a lot to offer. We just need to get some good people coming in, and hopefully retail will help us. As I said, 2015 was a great year, and we're looking forward to a new year here in 2016. We're underway with something very exciting. We have a new 2.9-acre city park at the former Mackey School site. You know, this will be the first new park in Cypress since the Veterans Park opened in 1991. Wow, we actually have new open space. And I like what we're doing. And they're reaching out to the community and asking for your input on it, the design, name, a whole bunch of things, so that the city, the residents, can have some input on the ultimate design of this park. In addition to the new park, we have 2 new housing projects to look forward to in 2016. Mackey Place will provide 47 homes adjacent to the new park. And the Barton Place project will provide 244 new, high-quality, single-family homes for seniors. Additionally, we are poised to do a study that will look at all of our existing parks and facilities. And our police department has some good plans for 2016. We are bringing back the very loved police department open house. It's so much fun. I got to drive segways, and you get to see the jail and look at the fingerprint stuff. So May 21st, something kids love and adults. They're also going to come back with every 15 minutes. It's a drunk driving awareness program aimed at high school students, and it will return to Cypress High School. The police department is planning to launch its own Facebook page with lots of pictures of Rod Cox. Woo! And safety tips for all of us. The police will also continue their training programs for local businesses, schools, and community groups. Our officers have already been providing active shooter training at both businesses and school. It's a very sober thing to go through, but really useful. And like the chief was telling me, somebody walked in here and said, after listening to you, I'm already looking for the exit. So that's a good thing. If you have a business that's in need of such training, please contact the police. We're also developing a training program on human trafficking awareness. It's to assist school staff and parents to not so much what is it, but how to spot it. If there's any at-risk youth in your house or in your school, and what sites, the websites become a dangerous place if you don't know it. So you, as a parent and as a school staff, need to be aware of these sites that are causing a lot of the problems that are spreading like wildfire. And in addition to all this, you still have to catch all the bad guys, okay? All right, so let's go to something that's near and dear to my heart. After 3 years of remarkable successes with our Cypress Women's Conferences, and man, thank you ladies for coming out and supporting it, has grown every year. We are planning on expanding next year. I've got commitments from several local nearby cities where it's going to be a multi-city event, becoming almost regional. And by partnering with our neighbor cities and city staff and city council, we're going to be able to reach out to more women in our region and attract some outstanding speakers. So mark that date, September 21st. La Palma, Los Alamitos, Seal Beach, Winter Park, September 21st. And we have the mayor over there, Seal Beach, who came and spoke last year. It really, we have many students that come. It's a great thing. Another idea we've come up with and for 2016 is to create a coordinating committee. Not a very exciting name, But it's some way to kind of try to unite all of our nonprofit and charity groups in Cypress. Our hope is to get representatives from all the wonderful groups that serve our community, such as the Rotary, Kiwanis, Seroptimus, Women's Club, churches, Boys and Girls Club, the YMCA. We want them to come together regularly. The city will provide the notice and a place to meet. And they'll come up with their own little governing body, and we'll have a way to share our ideas, share our calendars, so that we can support each other and so this community knows what's going on. And maybe what I'm hoping is if all these efforts are coordinated, we could accomplish so much more for those in need and create more of a sense of unity in our town. Lastly, certainly not least, I'm a very active member of the Cypress, the Women's Club of Cypress. And we're very excited to share that 2016 is the 50th anniversary of our club. And let's give them a round of applause. Please join our celebration on March 2nd and learn about the amazing things in our city in the last 50 years. Now we're going to move on to our Business Award presentations. At this time, I get to recognize 3 Cypress businesses with the Business of the Year Award presentations. The first award is the Brace Business of the Year. This award recognizes one of Cypress's influential large businesses that exhibits leadership in its field. This year, we present the award to Christie Digital Systems. Cypress has been home to Christie Digital since 1994. The company is an industry leader in providing state-of-the-art visual and audio equipment and display solutions for companies like AMC Theaters, Boeing, Fox TV, Pixar Animation, and Starbucks. Who knew? In addition to being a global leader in its field, Christie's also a great, generous corporate citizen, providing sponsorships and donations for innovations in the arts, culture, education, and the environment. At this time, I would like to invite Christie Digital Senior Director of Human Resources, Anna Escudero, to the stage to accept this award. Our second award is the Agent Business of the Year Award, which recognizes an exceptional mid-sized business in Cypress that exemplifies product and program innovation. This year we present the award to Kaiser Compressors. Kaiser Compressors has been a member of the Cypress business community since 2008. The company is an industry leader in providing compressed air systems and services. I'm sure all you guys know what that means. I'm not sure, but they've been a great neighbor. Their systems are the preferred choice of many top automotive restorers and fabricators, featured on television shows, including Stacey David Gert's program on Velocity TV and West Coast Customs, featured on Fox Sports. I've seen that one. At this time, I would like to invite Keith Baker, branch manager, to the stage to accept the award on behalf of Kaiser. The third and final award I would like to present is the Spirit Business of the Year Award. This award honors a Cypress business that embodies entrepreneurial experience. I appreciate this. Having been a business owner, it is not easy. This year we present the award to Hanson Auto Body and Paint. Hanson Auto Body is a family-owned business that has been providing Cypress with the highest quality auto body repair services for more than 55 years. Hanson's longevity and success is a direct result of its dedication to providing the highest level of service at an affordable price. That dedication and the company's lifetime guarantee of their work has resulted in a phenomenal level of customer satisfaction. At this point, I would like to invite Chuck Hanson up to the stage to accept the award. I want to know, do you actually smile? He never smiles. He's a tough one. All right, in conclusion, hey, we're ending out of time. In conclusion, hey, thank you everybody for coming. I hope I didn't fluff up, did I? I faked it pretty well. I hit him. And I want to leave you with something. Let me leave you with a quote. Remember, as Albert Einstein said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you have to keep on moving. And my colleagues and I will do everything possible to keep Cypress moving in the right direction. Thank you.